long time no see. Today, I just want to take you guys on, I don't know, my little day before the fall semester starts journey. Gotta get some errands done, gotta go get school supplies, gotta meal prep for the week, grocery shop, and then meal prep. At the house a little bit. Upstairs is a mess right now. Didn't make the bed this morning. Didn't bring like my drinks down from last night just because I have a lash appointment that I'm messing with him right now. I need to get to at 11 o'clock. It's 10:35. She only lives like 15 minutes away, but I definitely waited too long to get out of bed. So yeah, I'm gonna eat a quick breakfast and then eat my coffee, and then we're gonna be on our way. Be silly of me to assume that I could ever have like a normal morning. I went to go heat up food and I hear this weird noise and I'm like, is someone knocking? Like, that's how loud it was. So I went over to front and I checked on the dog and no, it wasn't knocking. She was throwing up everywhere on our brand new carpet, neon throw up. I was trying to comfort her like, it's okay, you know, because she gets real scared. I don't know why she gets scared. It's not like she's ever gotten in trouble for getting sick. So I was trying to comfort her and clean it up. Of course, though, it stained our brand new carpet yellow. So yeah, and now I'm definitely running late. I'm not gonna make coffee. I'm gonna scarf down this food because I haven't updated since my last video last year, but I'm pregnant. I'm 14 weeks pregnant, almost 15 weeks on Wednesday. So your girl gets hungry and ravenously so. So yeah, anyways, that's the update. I haven't left yet. Hi, I feel like we haven't talked in a really long time. I haven't posted in like a year because I was like really on my grind. Then mission just got really busy. Ended up picking up a new position, so I was in charge of a whole team, and it was my first time doing something like that. A lot's happened. Let me give you like, I'll give you a few items, like a rundown. I won't expand on too many of them. I'll just like, so I think since the last video I've made, probably would have been in like September or October of last year maybe. Completed 2 more semesters of college, so that's awesome. I did not finish like I wanted to, and that's okay. I'm going back this week, my final semester in the fall, and I'm actually really happy that it turned out that way. I'm very impatient, and when I want something done, I want it done. So I wanted this degree done, and my plan was to roll right into my master's program at the same school, Florida Southern. It would have been a great plan. However, so many hurdles have happened since, they're not hurdles, but things have changed since then. I had the death of a very close friend in December. She took her own life, so I'm a big, the mental health thing is like huge right now for me. Her name was Macy. She was a very good friend of mine, and I miss her every day. So that was huge. The woman that I considered to be my grandmother, she passed away in the springtime, and then when we got home, I had a week and a half ago, a good friend of mine from Mission took his own life, and it has affected not just me, but you know, our entire unit, and now a family is missing him for the rest of their life as well. Great guy, an amazing NCO, an amazing staff sergeant. He helped me so much this year. Staff Sergeant Huggins is his name, and I will never forget him as long as I live. You know, things like that have happened. What else? I went to advanced leadership course in the springtime. I did get distinguished honor graduate, so that was really cool. I've never even made it on commandant's list, which is like honors kind of, much less gotten distinguished honor grad, but I worked really hard during that time, and the hard work paid off. Nice PT score, or ACFT score, best essay award. I did all the things, and it was a lot of hard work, but very rewarding for me. But because of that course, I did end up dropping 2 of my classes. This road is rough, if you can't hear me. I had to drop managerial accounting and applied business statistics. So that's what I'm taking this fall, along with financial management online, and I don't know what the senior class is called, but it's like your senior seminar or senior capstone class. I will be taking that online as well. But my classes start Tuesday. The semester starts Monday, I think. I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. Either way, I'm super excited because that means I get to be involved my senior semester in all of my favorite organizations. I have DSP, which is the Business Fraternity of Florida Southern, Delta Sigma Pi, and of course Alpha Delta Pi. So I'm so excited to see my sisters and everyone on campus and just get involved. It's been so long since I was on campus. So many of my friends have graduated. My big, she's graduated. All the young women that made me kind of feel at home. It's just a part of my journey of finding home, and ADPI, they all graduated as well. But there are plenty of sisters left, and I cannot wait to get to know them and meet with them. Super excited about that. I didn't think I was going to be able to participate. I had come to terms with that. I asked to transfer to alumni status, but unfortunately you obviously you can't do that until after you graduate. But I was nervous I couldn't participate because, like I said earlier, I am pregnant. Thought there were some organization bylaws that prohibited that, but that's actually not true. They changed that a while back, so you can be a mother and be an active member of Alpha Delta Pi, which I'm super excited about. I think I am going to take more of a behind the scenes role this semester, just because like I don't want to take away from anything. I want the girls to have a good time, that sort of thing. But I'm excited I get to share this phase of life with all my sisters, be having my baby shower, and all of them are invited. I did find out the gender. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in this video or if I'm gonna do a separate video about it. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened while I was going on mission, a lot of stress. Good stress, bad stress, everything in between. It just comes with a job, and that's okay. I have a year and 1 month, almost exactly, left in my military contract, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay in or get out. I have not made up my mind on that yet. I would like to have my baby first and see how that goes and make a decision from there. As of right now, I am leaning toward getting out. It's been a wonderful ride. The military has provided me so much, and I will miss it greatly. Miss aspects of it greatly. However, some of it I just don't see it fitting the lifestyle that I want for myself. I know it works for many women, single moms even, like they do it all the time, but I just don't want to be away from my baby. If we have hurricane duty or natural disaster or get called up to do anything else like that, I will have to be away from the baby. I'll have a choice because that's my duty to my country. That's what I signed the dotted line for. So that's the hard part about it. That is the hard part. And I will miss all my friends and everything. But like I said, I have a year and a month to think over that. I did accept a new position. I will now be an instructor for our state. And that's also super exciting. It's a new job, new role that I've never done. So we'll see how that goes. But till then, I'm just gonna continue to be the best heavy hitter that I can. And I don't really plan on posting too much military stuff, if at all. Honestly, I think as I've grown a little bit more in the ranks, I do see the value of separating professionalism, professional life, and personal life. So that's just kind of my little update with it. But yeah, I am actually pulling up to my lash appointment now, so I will come back to this in a little bit. Okay, hi! I feel so much better and girlier now. Lashes are done. I will tag my girl who does it. She's based out of Lakeland, Florida, and her prices are amazing, but she does get booked fast because she only does weekends. So, but yeah, I'm on my way home. I'm gonna get some lunch, take my prenatal because I forgot to take that this morning, and then I'm gonna go back to school shopping and update you guys as I go. kitchen a little bit. Not like deep clean. I like decluttered the kitchen really. But I'm sitting down for a minute. I'm telling you guys, like pregnancy is just different, like the tiredness. So I'm sitting down for a minute. I am getting a headache. The doctor said you can have up to 200 milligrams a day. My doctor, let me clarify, says that I can have up to 200 milligrams a day of caffeine. So I normally have one, like either coffee or latte, macchiato, like whatever it is for the day. Today I did not have time to make my coffee before I got my lashes done, and then the lash appointment was like around 2.5 hours. So I have a caffeine headache. I'm used to having it first thing in the morning. So I'm just sitting here drinking my caramel macchiato that has far too many calories and far too much sugar, but I'm never gonna pass up the offer to go to Starbucks with my husband, so that's what I did. And could I have gotten a sugar-free coffee option? Yes. Did I want that? No. Anyways, sitting here, decompressing, trying to relax, hoping this headache goes away. Another thing about pregnancy is I am always hot now, like burning up hot, and I get so angry so quick, like agitated. I'm about to go turn the AC down again. We just moved into this house not too long ago, and I've only been here since I got home from mission like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I don't know if there's something wrong with this place, wrong with the AC, broken, but like I will turn it down 68 degrees. I know what you guys are thinking. You live in Florida, Haley. You can't do that during summer. Your AC bill or your electricity bill is gonna be crazy. I get that. There will be time and place to save money on AC. This summer, while I'm pregnant, it's not the one. Okay, we're not doing that this summer. This summer is about me surviving. Keep trying to turn the AC down to 68 degrees. Every time I go back upstairs, it's back to a set thing of 75. And it resets at 11:30 at night and 11:30 in the morning. Or so it says. And then I know, at first I thought my husband was just like pranking me and turning it back up, but it'll be days he's not even home and it goes right back up. It never reaches 68. So I don't know if it's broken, but I am dying. I'm about to go turn it down again because every time I cook in here, it just gets much hotter and I can't deal with it. So yeah, that's the update.
You told me that you loved me.
I am dying. It is 4:48. I'm just now got in the car to go shopping. I don't even think I'm going to do the fun shopping that I had planned. I think I'm just literally going to get groceries, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do the fun shopping. Quote unquote fun shopping. I was gonna do a cute little back to school basket for Keenan and get all my cute school supplies, but I think I'm just gonna go meal prep shopping and call it a day because I still gotta come back and cook, clean, and just get ready for the week. So I might combine today's video with tomorrow, or I might just do an entire week's worth of content in one video so I can make it a little bit longer of a video because I was looking at all of my other ones and they're only like 7 minutes or so. I'd like to have more long form content if possible. I just feel like that's better. I just like it. I'm not really focusing on any other social media platform. I'm just kind of posting this stuff for fun. It is still work. Like, there's always work behind the fun. Editing, my goodness. I mean, my other videos, like I said, they're only 7 minutes and the editing took me hours, sometimes days. Like, I haven't done it in a year or so. I know my first time back is gonna take me a lot of time and I'm gonna have to remember how to do everything. So yeah, that's gonna take a bit, but it'll be fine. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to, I don't know. I'm on my way to Target. I'm like driving to Target, but I'm like, do I want to go to Target or do I just want to go to Aldi? And I'm like, no, really I need to go to Target, Publix, and Aldi because there's like certain items, like get it certain places. I don't know. My meal prep for this week supposed to be ground beef, sweet potatoes, and I don't know what else. I'll update you guys when I get there.
You told me that you needed me. You told me there was nothing in the world that you wanted. What you say that for? You've got a funny way of saying what you mean when you tell me I'm the best you ever had. Then you take it
Hi, good morning. So it didn't film anything when I got home last night. I don't think. I was really tired. I got a bunch of food. Like I said, everything was like practically sold out Aldi and Target for whatever reason. So I improvised this week. Instead of sweet potatoes, I'm eating regular russet potatoes, which I believe have more calories like per gram, but it's okay. I'm mostly just trying to eat like healthy, nutrition-filled items. Eat by the plate method. So veggies, carbs, protein, and fat. Balanced, healthy way. So yeah, I got home last night, unloaded all the groceries, and cooked dinner. My husband made a really good steak, like really good steak, and I made the potatoes, and yeah, that's what we have for dinner. Put everything away, clean the entire kitchen, put all my laundry, put it away for the week, and I still need to cook my meal prep food today. There's a lot I need to get done, like a lot, because classes start tomorrow. I'm actually really stressed out, and I was supposed to wake up at 6 this morning, go for a walk. Well, it was raining this morning. It's been raining like every morning, all throughout the night, so I slept in. I was like, okay, well, my last day of not having classes, I guess I'll just sleep in. My leave with the military is up next week, so it's kind of like my last few days of doing whatever, except today is really my last day of doing whatever, because tomorrow, like I said, classes start. So there's a bunch of stuff I need to get done around the house. I need to bring all the furniture upstairs. Don't know if that's gonna get done today because I need Keenan's help with that, and he's out doing his errands for the day. A bunch of decorations and stuff I have downstairs are in old like cardboard moving boxes. I need to transfer those into our legit plastic secure boxes. Trying to slowly but surely do that, just because it protects things better. Last fall, a hurricane hit Florida while I was deployed, and it ruined everything in my storage unit. So I lost all my furniture, all my documents, all my keepsakes. It was really depressing. I try not to dwell on it, but yeah. So now I try to make sure everything's like sealed up, plastic bags. Not that that's gonna happen again, because I don't plan on using a storage unit again once we move everything out of our current one. But one, you never know, and two, you never know. Maybe our garage would flood during a hurricane. I hope that does not happen, but it's a possibility. Anything is here in Florida. So I need to do that. Need to meal prep. Need to put the food away. Clean the kitchen after doing that. What else? There's something else. I need to pick out my first day of school outfit. Don't know what I'm gonna wear. Don't know if I'm gonna try to look cute. Probably 85 girls will want to take first day pictures in front of the house. House is not a house. We have like a dorm because we're a smaller campus. But what else do I need to do? I feel like there's a bunch of admin stuff that I needed to get done. Like, oh yes, I need to move my massive calendar to the office room, set that up, go through each syllabus and color code each class, write down when assignments are due, due dates, like all that stuff. That is the only way I can stay on track each semester. One of those people that has to have things like constantly in front of them in their face as reminders. Yeah, and then all that's happening, and then tonight will be my first night of working out. I get my CrossFit gym. I'm not going to classes. I'm just individual training with my old coach Kayla Hollings at Sable Park CrossFit. I haven't decided what time I'm gonna go. We're starting really like on the lower end of things on my workouts 3 to 4 days a week, just because I haven't been working out at all the last few months. Well, this entire first trimester I haven't been working out or eating healthy whatsoever. Hence the 20-pound weight gain. Also, some of it is baby weight, of course, but kind of slowly but surely get back into that active lifestyle. I looked at the workout, it looks like it's gonna kill me either way, so we'll see how that goes. I had breakfast this morning already. Cooked me and Keenan some breakfast, healthy breakfast, eggs, bacon, a bunch of green stuff, spinach, onions, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go down and gonna reset the room for the day, make the bed, do all that, even though it's 1 o'clock, and yeah, get on it. Let's see what we can get done.
You're not gonna ever give a second thought to a remark after you let it out, after it leaves your mouth. Words mean something. Words mean something. Words mean something. Words mean something. You said that it was easy. You said you wouldn't leave me. You said so many lovely little lies, you almost believe they're true. I can almost believe you. You've got a funny way of saying what you mean when you tell me I'm the best you ever had. something. Words mean something.
So I'm actually going right now to Publix because I forgot it's Monday and we do family dinner at my house on Mondays, or at least once a week. So I'm gonna make some walnut something, chicken tenders, and honey roasted carrots, and I think I'm gonna do some cut up little russet potatoes and maybe a cute little dessert. I don't know. I'm going to Publix to do that right now, and I'm gonna come home, prep everything because they're coming at like 6:30. Yeah, I still didn't get like anything that I needed done today before classes start tomorrow, but it is what it is. I did get my meal prep done. That was a pretty important piece. So the beef and the asparagus and potatoes are done. I am gonna have to make more potatoes. Keenan really likes them, so I'll be going through them rather quickly, but that's okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go to Publix and get this food, and I'm gonna cook for everybody, which I love doing. I'm not a good cook. I can follow recipes really well though. So I have 2 recipe books right now, and that's just what I'm trying to do. But I like making people happy. I like hosting. I'm not that great at it. I've never done it before, but here we are, and I'm learning. So it's super exciting, and I'm super excited to be able to do it in my own house. I don't even have a dining room table yet, so we're still working on that, but I have a couch and 2 bar stools, so it's good for now. But yeah.
Words mean something. Words mean something. Words mean something. Words mean something. I was listening for a minute, but I figured you out. Words mean something. Words mean something. I saw you in the middle of a tree. Somewhere, I think you were flying. I know it's not what it seems. Up there, I can see you smiling over a different planet. I still can't understand it. Never seen anything like it before. Oh, I see you when I'm sleeping. Show me what you're seeking. Up all day, we were up all night. There's no such thing as time. Oh, I know that there's a secret, something that you're keeping in disguise. So we close our eyes. There's no such thing as time. I'm looking anywhere that I could find. My focus is somewhere in the sky. I'm hoping that I won't get left behind. If you leave me a sign, I won't gotta think it twice. On a different planet, I still can't understand it. Never seen anything like it before. Oh, I see you when I'm sleeping. Show me what you're seeking. Up all day, we were up all night. There's no such thing as time. Oh, I know that there's a secret, something that you're keeping in disguise. When we close our eyes, there's no such thing as time. No such thing as time. It is so sublime, hanging on a line, made up in my mind. It's gotta mean something. It's not made of nothing. Hidden in plain sight, on the other side. Oh, I see you when I'm sleeping. Show me what you're seeking. Up all as time. told me that you loved me. You told me that you needed me. You told me there was nothing in the world that you wanted. What you say that for? You've got.
So I really wanted to look cute for my last first day of school tomorrow for my undergrad. I just don't have anything that's like not super old lady. If it was cold, I have this super cute swan knit sweater, but I live in Florida and it's so freaking hot outside I could die. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wear my Halara Air pant leggings, always a safe option, with, I don't know, I think I'll wear this tube top, but I'm gonna wear it with this bralette so I'm more like covered. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then shoes, I actually really wish I had a pink shirt. All my stuff is still in storage, so that's another issue of mine. I want to wear my pink shoes, and it would be like kind of cute with this, but this right now is just too much while being pregnant, because shows everything, so can't wear that. Maybe I could wear, no, that's too much print. I'm gonna pack a hoodie with me. This is too cold in the classrooms, because sometimes it is. Sometimes it's burning up hot. As far as the shoes go, I guess I'm just gonna wear my white shoes, my white Hokas. I think that'll match the best. I have a few cute pair of shoes, and then I'll wear my white Halara socks with them. Tomorrow is first pumpkin spice day, Starbucks. So I'm gonna be getting up early, not too early. I think I'm gonna get up at like 8, leave by 8:30, go to Starbucks, wait in a really long line, I'm sure. But I'm gonna get dressed like for the day. I don't know, maybe I should get up at 7. Get up at 7, get dressed for the whole day, leave by 8. You know, I didn't even go to the gym today. My coach is gonna be so mad. I just thought about that. I'll go tomorrow instead, if it's not an insanely long day. Up, leave by 8, and super long line, whatever. I need to go buy somewhere to get like $250 out in cash, because I'm buying a dining room table off of Facebook Marketplace. But Keenan's gonna pick it up for me, because he's the best and the sweetest, and my mom is too. Because she has a truck. I gotta get him cash for that. Then come home, make breakfast if I haven't had it already, maybe get my bag ready and together, and I don't know. I'll probably leave by 10:45 for school. My class isn't until noon. However, I only live 10 minutes away. However, parking is notoriously horrendous. Class starts at noon, so I could get there. That gives me an hour-ish by the time I get there to find parking, park. If I'm parked super far away, like in the VA lot, I have to walk. Actually, I might leave by 10:30, yeah, because I need to go do my first day check-in, then walk to class. And if I'm like way ahead, that's perfect. I'll sit in the class and I'll do my administrative things. Okay, so I just took a shower, did my skincare routine. I'm in bed. I'm about to take this braid out, put my hair up in my little sleeping thing, try to go to sleep. I'm really nervous about tomorrow. I always get this way. It doesn't matter that I'm 26, almost 27. Doesn't matter that I've deployed 3 times. Doesn't matter I'm a staff sergeant. Doesn't matter soon to be mom. It doesn't matter any of those things. No matter what I've done, I always get nervous for first day of class every semester. And I haven't been on campus in school since fall of 2023. And that was not the plan. The original plan was to continue fall of 2023 into spring of 2024, but at the last minute, I was asked to go to 3-month-long Army course to get a new job, basically a new MOS before our next deployment. I did it. It kind of stunk having to take off another semester, but it's okay. We're back. It does feel different this time. Like I said, I am nervous, but it's just anxiety, and that's okay. Everyone has a little bit of anxiety. It's normal. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, and see you guys in the morning. I had a great dinner with the fam tonight. Didn't really get much video footage of that. I was just kind of enjoying their presence and that kind of thing. I don't even think I got video picture of the food, but it was really good. I made pecan and walnut encrusted chicken strips with some thyme seasoning, that sort of thing. And then I made some honey roasted carrots, which didn't turn out as good as I wanted, but they're still okay. And then cut up some baby potatoes, air fried those. Those turned out decent. I didn't think they were gonna turn out good. I think I overcooked them, but the whole family really liked it. So, and then I had an apple walnut salad, and for dessert we had fudge brownies from Publix, and I also got apple cider for everyone to drink. That was a hit. So it was a good family dinner. Just missed my dad. He's in Alabama working on our hunting camp. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I will talk to you guys in the morning. This has turned into a week in a life with me. We're just gonna call it first week back to school vlog or something like that. But yeah, happy Monday. Let's get it rolling. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's the first day of classes. Time to be quiet because Keena's still sleeping upstairs, and so is the dog. But I'm about to put my shoes on, and then we're gonna go to Starbucks for pumpkin spice. I'm actually a very loving wife, so I'm gonna take out the trash. And my husband, it's not a Haley duty, that's Keena duty, but it's stinking up the garage and he's still asleep, so I'm gonna take it out for him because we're full. So I just tried to fix my, I don't know if you can see it, my little phone holder, and I ended up breaking it. So we will be stopping by Target and seeing if they have a new one, I guess. Honestly, I don't think they even will. I think I ordered this off of Amazon. To be fair, it did last me like 3.5, 4 years, so pretty good product, I guess. But yeah, so no more videoing in the car, I guess, because I'll have to hold it though, and that's not safe. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna get gas, and then we're gonna go to Starbucks.
It wasn't supposed to happen like this again.
Cash is withdrawn. First time using an ATM in America. Slay. Do y'all see this? On the first day of class? Really? Really? Anyways, yeah. Okay, so an ATM. Got it. Done. Easy. However, did I have to call my mom first? Because I've never used an ATM in America. Yes. Yes, I did. I have used them when I was deployed overseas for a year in Europe. But not here. So, yeah, super cool, but I got it. So that means this afternoon, the time I come home from class, I will finally have a dining room table. Super excited. I can finally sit somewhere and eat my food. I just don't like eating in the living room. I don't mind it, I guess, but I don't like not having a hard surface to put my food on. I just don't like it. I think it's like messy and gross, and sometimes the plate can burn you. And I spill things a lot. I'm like very much a super clumsy individual. But yeah, that's done. My husband, God love him, my little honey bunny. He doesn't know I call him that. He doesn't know, but I do, my honey bunny. He did not want to get this table today. He said we are buying a brand new couch next weekend because they have Labor Day sales. And I'm like, but we need a dining room table. And this was an amazing deal. Like, this table that this woman is selling goes for like $5,000 on Ashley Furniture website. And the lady just needs it gone. So I was like, please, please, please. And he kept saying no. So what did I do? I pulled out the big gun. I sent it to his mom on Facebook, and I was like, I love this so much. She's like, oh my gosh, what a good deal. You should get it. And I'm like, Keenan won't let me. And she messaged him. She's like, you better get your wife that table. And he's like, oh my gosh. I don't have a truck, so that's the hard part about my Facebook Marketplace finds. We always have to coordinate with my parents or my brother, because all three of them have a truck, but we don't. We're using his brother's tiny little truck right now while he's deployed, but unfortunately the bed of that truck, first of all, it's like a Ford Ranger. It's like the size of a Tacoma. It's so tiny. There's like a massive spot in the bed of the truck that is rusted. So, not really safe. And also, I'm fairly certain that the length of this table is larger than the truck. Where are we gonna put table plus the 6 chairs to go with it? I'm just saying. But I am on my way home now. I'm gonna cook breakfast for Keenan, my honey bunny, and myself. And then I'm gonna go on my portal for Florida Southern and try to figure out a few things that I did not think of until I was literally in bed last night, almost asleep, and Keenan reminded me, first of all, I need a new student ID. Well, I don't know if I need a new student ID. Like, will my old student ID work? I have to see about that. Then, I need a parking pass. So I'm like, do I pay for that online and then pick it up from a little security office, or what's the dealio? But today's first day of class, so I'm hoping there's a grace period, because if not, I might get a ticket or get towed. I don't know. I do have my other 2 Florida Southern stickers from like previous years and semesters on my car. So I'm hoping they're like, okay, this is a student, they just don't have a parking pass yet. Oh my gosh, these people are driving crazy through here. Driving crazy. I'm that person, like, I'm a Karen. If we're in a school zone and it's 30 miles per hour and there's curves and you can't see around the curve and it's a no pass lane and you're zigzagging out of traffic, guess what I'm doing? I'm calling the non-emergency hotline on you and I'm reporting your tag, because I'm like that. I don't have time for car accidents and I don't have time for crazy people. And I live in Polk County, so you can deal with Sheriff Grady Judd. Love him or hate him, man gets work done. So anyways, that's my rant for the morning. So I guess this vlog is turning into a first week of school with me vlog or something like that. And the annoying or sad part is, I know when I go to edit all this, I'm going to be annoyed, because it's like 90% me just talking in the car. Literally just 90% me talking in the car. You might be thinking, oh, I'm back on my stand. Yeah, I fixed it slightly. Like, I know I need to be looking at the camera. I keep looking at myself. I might put some concealer on. This is not cool. I always have acne right here, like all the time, same exact spot. Anyways, I kind of fixed my little thingy. Still, I mean, it's still broken, but we're gonna see how long it can last, because this was like an $80 phone holder thing, and I did get my money's worth out of it. I truly did. I've had it since like 2023, maybe 2022, maybe the end of 2022. Can't remember. I've had it for a really long time, and I know that because it's been on many out-of-state road trips and every drill weekend, hurricane duty, and army thing that I've had. Yeah, why am I yawning? I have a pumpkin spice cold brew. And what am I saying? Although I just sat here and complained about this being 90% of just in the car talking with me, I've come to the realization that I'm probably not going to be a YouTube star. Probably not ever gonna have that many followers. There should really be no pressure as to what my content is, I guess. Like, do I want it cute? Yes. Do I want it, nicely edited? Yes. Will it take up 90% of my free time once I start editing them again? Yes. That's okay, because I enjoy it, and it is kind of like my creative outlet. I can post whatever I want to my channel. I'm not like artistic, I can't dance, I'm not that great at cooking or baking like my sister, but I would say that like content creation is really my artistic or creative outlet in a way. I've always wanted to get into the YouTube thing, but didn't know how or like where to start or like what I would even post videos about. Then in the tail end, or maybe like September of 2022, or no, I'm sorry, 2022. It was either the end of 2022 or like beginning of 2023. I found Laura Norris, and it's actually really funny looking back on, because I've already had a career at that point. Started in the military doing that was probably like peak time for me. There's ebbs and flows to everything. That year, in that time period, I was Sergeant of the Year for my battery, battalion, brigade, and then I went to the state competition and I placed top 4 in the state. I was going to every school they offered me, really just getting after it. I already had 2 deployments under my belt. I knew I was gonna go on a 3rd in the future. Just gotten off of orders for recruiting, and I was just doing a lot at once. I was finishing my associate's degree, doing really good on PT tests, like just stellar soldier, which you would think is what be like 100% my focus. No. So I found Laura Norris and I fell in love with her University of Alabama content, and specifically her sorority content. Well, I started like binge watching her videos, right? And Lauren Norris had a really interesting story. It's really funny, or really interesting, I guess you could say. She started school at a later age. And when I say later, I don't mean as late as I did. Well, that's a double-edged thing. I started college at 18 years old, but I pause, go, stop, go, constantly for the last 8 years. But she went to University of Alabama, I want to say at like 22 years old. That could be wrong. I just know it wasn't the typical 18 years old. She stayed home for like 2 or 3 years and worked and saved money to go because she knew the experience that she wanted. And you know, some people aren't born into wealth, and I really love that story about her. Like, she really worked hard for it, and then her grandparents either co-signed a loan, a student loan, or something like that. Anyways, it allowed her to go, and she was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go full force. I'm gonna do everything. I'm not gonna miss out on any of the experience just because I'm a little bit older. And so she did Rush. I believe she was in Pi Beta Pi. Phi Beta Pi. I don't know how you say it. I'm so sorry. Pan Love, though. Pan Love. Loved it. She lived in a house. All the, you know, Spirit Week stuff, or whatever they call it, or various things. Just really dove head first into the entire experience. And she changed her major, I think, once or twice. And she did the YouTube thing, and she did all of the things, and was still a stellar student. And I loved it, and it inspired me. When I went to okay, so my college story, I think I've said this before, but I went to University of Tampa right out of high school, and I lived on campus for a semester. I was not ready for that experience. Looking back, I wouldn't say I did anything wrong, and I do think I had a very normal and typical freshman first semester experience. But at that point in time, I was still pretty under the thumb of my mom and dad. Mostly my dad. My dad had just retired from the military. He'd been in for 25 years. He was also going to college at our rival school, St. Leo University. College, St. Leo, whatever. It's private, it's fancy, and he was just on my butt, which is good, but in a way, I was so close to home. Part of me wishes that I would have gone a little farther, and they would have let me struggle a little bit on my own. I am their first child, and they were just trying to do what they thought best. I was also using my dad's post 9/11 GI Bill. So, you know, in his eyes, he worked so hard for this, for me to go to school for free. And I'm just wasting it. I say wasting it. I wasn't getting stellar grades. I was still passing, but I had one class, I'll never forget it, cinematography. It was a 5-hour class on either Friday or Saturdays. And it was only once a week. It was not a freshman class. I should not have been in the class probably, but I don't know. I don't know who did my schedule. Anyways, I think I got mono. Yeah, I got sick. I got mono in like middle school. I don't know how. Kids are weird and gross, but I got mono, and I have it on and off ever since then. It kind of killed my immune system. That's probably why I'm sick all the time. But I missed too many days because I was sick. And then, quite honestly, half the time I was lazy. When I lived on campus, I was like really I've always been an anxious person. The military has made that worse. I will say, it's made it so much worse. But at that point in time, first time away from home, I didn't have any friends. I lived in a single dorm, which is nice because I am as extroverted as I can be at times. I am at heart an introvert, and no one likes to admit that, but no one knows me like I know me. So if you meet me, you're like, oh, she's super outgoing, she wants to talk to everyone. And that's true for a limited amount of time. I can do that for a few hours. But then I need to go into my little dark cave, sit on TikTok, and have nonverbal time for hours to be able to recharge. And so I didn't have any friends on campus really, other than my ROTC friends, which was a whole nother story. I joined ROTC and then quickly realized, like, this is too much of a time commitment. I can't do this. But because I had been in it for half the semester, that was your whole life, and I didn't make any friends outside of that. I didn't do Rush because ROTC was like, you're not gonna have time. So dropped out of ROTC. I got an F in the cinematography class, which was really disheartening because work-wise I had an A, but she had I think after like 3 classes you get an automatic F because it was a once a week class and blah blah blah, whatever. That wasn't my final straw though. My final straw living on campus was the idiots in my hallway, because it was like I don't know how it is at other colleges, but there's not like an all-female floor or all-male floor. It's mixed. It's like co-ed. Well, there was guys that lived down the hall from us, and they threw a football at the fire alarm thing just to see what it would do. Well, it flooded my entire dorm and everything was ruined. That still wasn't my final straw, but it was my dad's, because we had lost so much money at that point. So I came home. I still continued to go to school though. I just did not live on campus. But I wish I would have just stuck it out. Anyways, after that, I joined the Army. And I've been just going to school on and off. Ooh. I just hit something in the garage. I've just been going to school on and off for years now. But when I started watching Laura Norris, after I got my associates from a community college, which is what I wish I would have done originally, like either gone far away and let my parents just let me struggle, or just gone to community college. After that, I tried to go back to UT, but their veterans affair people were horrible. Do not recommend. If you are a veteran, do not go to University of Tampa. I honestly, half of it I think is a scam. But anyways, brother and my mom had gone to Florida Southern and they loved it. My husband was going to Florida Southern, or that was his plan anyways. So I went there and I was like, this is perfect because they have the sorority that I want to be a part of. I didn't know if I could rush. I didn't know anything about it, but I could. And I did COB and I loved it. And I love the girls so much. I'm so excited to see them this semester. But yeah, Laura Norris. I was like, okay, you know what? She can do all this. I can do it. I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna YouTube my life. Here we are. I am 7 years in the Army. Last semester at Florida Southern. 15 weeks pregnant tomorrow. And I'm doing the thing. I'm doing it all. So if you're here, cool. I'm probably just talking to myself, but I am trying to do more long form content, so that's okay. All right, I'm gonna go inside, cook breakfast for everybody, get this day started.
It wasn't supposed to happen like this again. Can you please just tell me why it didn't work out? I'm tired of being a part of 1%. I thought Used to get my hair done, used to have my nails long, used to wearing makeup every day. Used to rush to work and have no time for fun, and spend half of my life on full highways. Then the world closed down, stuck inside this town, home with the family, all new reality. Four walls and a door, nothing's like before, you and me and no distractions. So let's just keep it simple. There's so much we can do at home. Build a fort in the living room, have a pillow fight, grilled cheese in our bedroom. Look at stars and eyes, keep it simple. Disconnect the telephone, rip up all the calendars, cancel every plan, catch up on The Bachelor. We'll still laugh again the day we kept it simple. Always used to worry, always in a hurry, let all of the minutes just fly by. Focus on the wrong things, double tapping, scrolling, fall asleep while asking myself why. Then the world closed down, stuck inside this town, home with the family, all new reality. Four walls and a door, nothing's like before, you and me and no distractions. So let's just keep it simple. There's so much we can do at home. Build a fort in the living room, have a pillow fight, grilled cheese in our bedroom. Look at stars and eyes, keep it simple. Disconnect the telephone.
So I'm currently on campus an hour early because I knew parking was gonna be horrible, and I was right. There's nowhere to park, but I'm just gonna keep circling and hoping that classes get out right when I need them to, and someone will leave me their spot because it's packed. I'm like excited and nervous. Usually I come like a day early or something, and I just like, I've always done this, even like elementary school, middle school, high school, walk my schedule. Like I just wanted to see with my own eyes where the classes are. It's kind of like the same concept of when you get to an airport, before you get food or anything, you like go to the terminal. Not that it's like just to make sure that it exists or something. The same thing. Like I know the classroom's gonna be there, but I just want to like see it with my own eyes. My allergies are so bad today. I don't know why. My only fear about parking far away from the business building is that I know it's gonna start pouring soon. I forgot my rain jacket. It looks like Keenan brought his. It's kind of ugly, but sorry babe, if you ever watch this, he probably won't. But I might put that in my backpack, which is also, it's his backpack. I just ordered a new backpack for myself this morning because I was like, you know what? I love my tactical backpack, but it's like, I don't want the military to be my entire identity anymore. I'm trying to step away from that. So I just want to be a normal student, you know, and like not have some, like not be the weird kid in middle school that always had some giant tactical backpack, which was me. I was a weird kid in middle school who had that. But yeah, it's bouncing because these roads are cobblestone, so. But yeah, it's probably gonna start pouring here. I think the news said it's gonna pour at noon for the rest of the day. I just don't want to get soaking wet. There's a lot of like spots, like parallel parking spots, which I can do, but they're like really tiny and I don't fit in them. And I just don't want to chance a parking ticket today, because I've already seen a bunch of people with them, which I'm a little nervous about because I gotta get my parking pass. But even though I got here an hour early, there's no way I'm gonna be able to find a spot, go to the security office, get my parking pass, make sure my student ID is good, and make it to class on time. So maybe afterwards, but hopefully they don't give me a ticket as I'm parking, if I ever find parking. So the bad thing is, I'm gonna give it to 11:25. Oh, I'm seeing sprinkles. I'm gonna give it to 11:25, and then I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and go to the VA lot, which is across campus. So that really sucks, but you just can't chance it for too long. There's a car parked right here, and I don't know if they're leaving, if they just parked. I literally don't know how, but I just got a spot. I wouldn't say it's like up front, but it's definitely like close. So it's 11:12. I don't have time to go to the security office. I hope my student ID works. If your student ID works, you can't get into the building. So I will have to stand there in the rain until someone lets me in. I really don't want to do that, but we shall see. So I'm just gonna sit here on my phone that's probably almost dead already and drink my pumpkin spice coffee and have anxiety. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, but
It wasn't supposed to happen like this again.
I actually made it to the gym tonight and I'm so freaking pumped. I haven't been here since fall of 2023 before I deployed, so look myself tonight and I got a beef stick.
Can you please just tell me why it didn't work out? I'm tired of being a part of a percent. I thought I was supposed to have made it, but now I don't want what they think I'm supposed to do, 'cause I want to give in. I'm probably miserable. The sky won't fall through, 'cause the rain seems to always fall where it's supposed to happen to the ones I thought I called my friends. Now they seemingly just mix into the crowd. I've got to stop taking pity when things end and cry with the ones who always stuck around. I don't want what they think I'm supposed to do, 'cause I want to give in. I'm probably miserable. The sky
I honestly forgot to video like anything this morning because no, it's just we slept in. Yesterday was the first day of classes and I got back from the gym really late and I'm really sore today and I'm really tired. So yeah, I forgot to video anything, but we did get a new table. I don't remember if I showed you that or not. I love it. I cannot wait to decorate, like get a tablecloth and a runner, table settings, little placemats, and all that. I'm super excited. But right now, I think I'm going to move all this. I don't know what that noise was. I was supposed to be leaving for class, but I'm gonna move all this stuff. Here are kittens crying. I move all the stuff in the front room to boxes. And at some point, I have to do homework and I'd like to do my calendar still. So let's see. I'm more productive when my husband leaves, so he just left. So I'm gonna try to get this done before he gets back. Okay, well, it's just annoying that I have to get to school an hour early to find parking because you really do have to time it or like plan it around other classes getting out. I guess there's at least one class that gets out around 11:15, 11:20, I don't know. I found a parking spot, but now I have to sit here till 11:45 and then I'll still be like 15 minutes early to my class. I would rather be early than late though, so that's a plus. I should go over to the security office and get my parking pass, but I don't want to, and I'm probably going to make my husband do that or make him take me. Look how big my arm looks. Like, it looks massive. I'm telling you what, like, people can say what they want, but I'm already seeing, you know, the women who talk about losing themselves in pregnancy and motherhood. Like, I'm already seeing that. Like, I feel like I have no control over my body. I'm gaining so much weight so fast, and it's like, I never thought I would be, like, yes, I definitely, you get pregnant, you gain weight. People who don't, I don't know what they're on. That's great genetics, good for them. Look at this, like, even though I'm so insecure today. Like, but yeah, I'm just gaining so much weight and I never thought that I would not eat healthy or on a meal plan. Not in a deficit, obviously. I don't think it's safe for you to be in a deficit while growing a child because, I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know. But I thought I would, you know, eat at maintenance calories and track my food. I haven't been. I've been eating according to like the plate method and stuff, but even then, like, if I want something, I eat it. And that's why I'm gaining so much weight and I haven't been active at all until this week. I've had my one workout and it kicked my butt. It really kicked my my butt. I'm so sore today. Today's second day soreness. And my whole chest, my biceps, my whole upper body's like, girl, what are we doing? But yeah, I definitely don't feel like myself. I don't feel confident. I don't like looking in the mirror right now. I don't look pregnant. I just look fat right now. And people can argue and say what they want, but like, that's how I feel. You can't tell me how I do or do not feel. And I feel huge. Like, I don't fit in any of my clothes correctly. I have fat rolls on my stomach when I stand. My arms look massive, and like, you have to realize there's nothing wrong with that per se if you're cool with that. But like, I have worked really hard. I've been working out. I was never an athlete. I never grew up doing sports or anything like that, other than like softball when I was a child, like a little kid, but never did sports in middle school or high school. So my senior year of high school, I wanted to kind of like do something out of the box, but I didn't want to play team sports or any of that. It's just not my thing. I don't enjoy it. So I did a bodybuilding show that the school put on, which was great because it kind of combined like my love for pageantry and being on the stage and the glitz and the glam and the routine and all that with learning how to work out and eat right. I've been in the gym since 2016. That's when I started prepping for the show. That's 9 years, almost 10. And I've worked really hard. I've always struggled with weight gain. I gain weight very easily. I love food. I hate deficits. It's very hard for me. Like, I've never been diagnosed with like binge eating or anything, but from what I have read, that is definitely me. Like, I will do great all day, then at nighttime when no one's around, I eat as much as I can, and then I go to sleep. I don't throw anything up. I don't vomit, anything like that. I keep it down. Like, that's the thing. But when I got into CrossFit, I was like, oh, I can eat more now and gain muscle, and I was doing great. And then this last year, I was like, I want to do a bodybuilding show because my friend did one. She loved it, and she looked phenomenal. Best if you're watching this, you still look phenomenal. She looks great. So I got with a coach and I worked with him for like a year, and I just feel like, I did in the beginning, I was doing wonderful. For 6 months, I was doing great. I felt like I shed like 15 pounds gradually over time in a healthy way, not like that. I was averaging like half pound to a pound per week. I worked with him for a full year, but the problem was once the holidays came, between travel and everything else, I still managed to stay on track, but like I mentioned earlier in the video, like, I had a suicide of a friend. That threw me off. I did not know how to cope with that very well. And then the woman I consider my grandmother died back in like April. And before that, I was away to advanced leadership course for a month. Even there, oh, Jess is calling me. Morning, it's Saturday. So this will be my last day on this week's vlog. I don't think I hardly videoed it all the last 3 days. Whoops, sorry. This morning, I made my pumpkin spice coffee with the whipped cream, of course. Then I made some sausage and potato and apple for breakfast. And I'm just waiting for Keenan to get done with class. This crazy cat. Girl, what are you doing? Once he gets done with us, we're gonna go buy a couch. We went yesterday to go look, and I think we found one we like, but since it is a rather expensive purchase, we wanted to sleep on it, and make sure that was the right decision for us. So I think we found the right one. So yeah, we'll be going to Rooms to Go outlet, and we're gonna get it delivered. I don't think it can get delivered till like next weekend. So okay, one more week of this couch, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then we'll get the day started. Hi! So it's actually Monday of the following week, and I'm sitting here editing this video. Ta-da! And the last thing I videoed was my morning on Saturday. I didn't video anything past that. My allergies got really bad that day. There was a lot of chaos. I didn't end up going to the couch place. We just ordered the exact couch we wanted online. That'll be here this Friday, and hopefully I can get some footage of that. And after that, we went to my parents' house and we watched some football with everybody, kind of relaxed. And yeah, so this is gonna conclude my weekly vlog, my first YouTube video that I've made in a year. So really exciting, and I'm just getting back into the swing of things, so hopefully this wasn't too bad. I am trying to make some more long form content, so after editing everything down, we will see how this goes and how long this is. Without this video that I'm currently making right now, raw footage, I have 2 hours and 34 minutes, basically 2 hours and 35 minutes of footage to edit down, and then of course like add special effects and music and all that too. So we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited to get back into the swing of things. Hopefully this will be uploaded soon. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for tuning in.